So the battery's been unplugged for about 10 minutes now. So to put that hat there to catch it, show you guys what I did. So the battery's been unplugged. I have that to keep the negative terminal from falling back onto the connector. And I have this bicycle lock on my hat so the lid doesn't close, because the thing with the battery being unplugged, once you close the trunk lid on this, you're locked out from replugging the battery. So because everything's electronic. Let me put my coffee down there. Actually went and made coffee in the meantime, so what you're gonna do is wait about 10 minutes and let's come in the car. So I got my coffee, put my coffee on the ground. So what we're doing today is, I already swapped in the Z4 wheel on my E90, my 335xi, and I found that the pre-LCI E8, the pre-DCT wheel with the SMG style shifter, the rim was a little harder for the heated wheel than I wanted to. It's not hard, it's like an apple, whereas the DCT style with the plus negative shift paddles is a little bit soft. It's like squeezing an orange or grapefruit versus squeezing an apple or a cucumber, sort of. It's to give you a difference between the softness of the steering wheel. I'm picky. I mean, for most people, you won't even notice a difference, but I'm very picky. I've been, my E46 M steering wheel was very soft to the touch, so I've been driving about 6-7 years with a nice M Sport steering wheel that had a nice soft touch to it. Now with the battery unplugged, you want to be very careful with removing the airbag. It's fairly easy in this car. There's not much to it. Very much easier than the E46 that had screws behind the airbag. What you're gonna do is behind, I guess this is from a Z4, as you guys know in my previous video. There's 2 holes behind here, and what you're gonna do is stick something similar to this, firm, rigid too. I have this this Phillips head. I'm gonna stick it in there. It's like a little hole, like a little slot. Stick it right in there, and what you want to do is squeeze this guy that way to open up the airbag. The airbag clips in here and here, and that's all there is to it. So I'll show you once you're inside. It's a little jerky because I'm holding my iPhone with one hand and shooting this video for you guys because I've had questions about this. It's a really easy swap, and I think most of this video is going to be explaining that you guys could put any steering wheel onto your E90 BMWs. So that's what you're doing. You're just squeezing that like that to release the airbag, which is goes into that hole. As an anchor that goes into that hole that clips into that lever that you're that spring lever that you're squeezing. So that's all it is. That's giving you a skeletal sort of display of what you're really gonna do to release the airbag from the steering wheel. So I'm looking back here for my hole, and I'm not sure if I can do this with one hand. I've actually been swapping in and out steering wheels all last 2 weeks since I got this car. I picked up the car 2 weeks ago, and I've been replaced the original wheel with this wheel, and now I'm replacing this wheel with that wheel. So you kind of want to lean it forward towards you, push it straight up, and then pull in, and it should pop out as you see there. So I got that one there, and this is so easy to do. It's almost scary to do a video because I know in California there have been like airbag thefts and all that, and BMW was a big deal a couple years ago. People would steal airbags from cars and sell them on eBay or whatever. But I think no one really does that anymore, because no one's really, there's just so many airbags to buy on eBay online that you can do the same thing for this side, and it's gonna pop out. You just want to be careful not to like touch anything inside. There you go. Once the airbag is off, it's really that easy. And this DIY of swapping out a steering wheel is literally about 10 minutes. I probably could, if I had 3 hands, I could have shown you guys unedited in this video how to do it. And the airbag clips in there. My heated element is there. the heated connector there. And the main connector for the multifunction buttons as well as the shifting paddles goes through that one black connector there. So I'm actually going to take my, I like this, it's a dental screwdriver. I'm not sure where I got that from, this flat head. But I'm going to unclip my airbag there, pull that out. Airbag comes out. And that's the E89Z4 airbag, which is a little tricky one to pin down online. There's lots of regular airbags. So you have the big nut in the middle that you're gonna loose. And this is, I always forget which way this releases, but have my ratcheted handle. I usually use the long handles because it gives you a lot of torque. And I think last time I did this, I didn't tighten it to factory specs because I know to keep back in here. So I'm not gonna be able to do this with one hand holding the camera, but basically you turn in this nut that way, like up, you know. Or if you're standing outside, which is what I usually do, I stand outside the car, I put it in like that, and I just turn it down real hard and it loosens the nut. Basically after that, this just comes right off. And you put the new wheel in, you line it up with the, there's a line in there and a line on the steering wheel. You line that up, and the reverse is installation. And it's, what, 6 minutes into this video? I'll get this done within the next 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna wait maybe a little bit longer, then unplug the battery like after 5 minutes when everything's connected again. Wait 5 to 10 minutes, plug back in the battery, and then start up the car. You will, on the E90, I noticed you get a lot of error codes for the dynamic stability control, for the seat belts, for the, like everything, ABS, check engine lights will come on, but it all goes away if everything's done correctly. If everything's done not correctly, the most you'll get is an airbag or safety restraints malfunction warning lamp, and you could clear that code at your dealership, or if you know someone that clears code in your region, you could, have them clear that code. But if everything's done right, you'll get those warning lights for the dynamic stability control as well as the hill descent. Got a warning light for that. I didn't even know that little thing had a warning light. But once you drive the car off for about maybe a minute or two, everything should clear up. I'm not sure how the car knows the battery has been unplugged, but the car knows that. Anyway, so that's it. Bye.